We're now going to be talking about creating a horizontal bullet chart. So I'm going to start over here with the chart I just made. Now, to make this horizontally, it's a little tricky, but I actually heard of this kind of neat trick that Michael Alexander taught me, who runs the website DataPig Technologies, and wrote about it on his Excel blog called Bacon Bits. So let's talk about how to do this. I'm going to hit copy. I'll hit paste just to make another one of these, so we have revenue over here. So what I can do is I'm going to get rid of revenue right here, and I'll hit delete on that. And I'm going to actually sort of line this up within the F column, and you're going to see why in a second. So let's actually make it snap to the grid. So with this selected, I'm going to go to the Format tab. I'll go to Align, Snap to Grid, and just make this snap to a series of cells, because that's going to make our life a lot easier, as you'll see. Okay, so what I can do now that I've snapped it is I'm going to click into here where it says 300. I'm going to click Format Axis. And over in my text options, where I'm able to rotate the text, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a custom angle for it. So let's see here. If you were reading it horizontally, you'd probably want it at 90 degrees, negative 90 degrees, like this. So that's also on the rotate all text 270, rotate 90. So basically you want to make it look like it would look if you were reading it on its side. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go select cell F3, take it all the way down to cell C17. We talked about the camera tool earlier in this series, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the camera tool to take a picture, and I'll click over here on the side, and now you see it's pasted a picture of that cell range, but I don't really like this black border around it. So what I like to do is when it pastes that picture, I like to go over the reset picture over here under Format. So that's going to reset a little bit, and then I'm going to just take this anchor and I'm going to turn it on its side, like so. So if I move it out of the range, okay, so now we actually have a bullet graph that goes to the side. Now, it doesn't always look so good, unfortunately. That's just kind of an artifact of using the camera tool. But you can size it. That's pretty cool. And also, in addition to that, you can add a title. In this case, you would add the title to the left side of it. So what I'm going to do here is with this chart selected, I'm going to go to the Design tab, click Add Chart Element. I am going to go to Add an Axis. I'm going to add the primary horizontal axis over here. I'll right-click that. Go to Select Data, because I'm just going to change the name of it. So we're going to call this over here, where it says 1, I'll hit Edit here. We're going to just call this Revenue. I'll hit Enter there. You see it popped a revenue down there. Again, what I can do with this is I'm going to go to Text Options, and under the alignment, or I should say under the text direction, I'm going to click Rotate 270 degrees. I can just make that bigger. Notice how over here on the left, it's updating it. So I can actually do updates and it'll update in real time. So I really like this. And of course, I'm snapped to the grid right now. So if I go to the Format tab with the item selected and I flip off Snap to Grid, I can actually start stretching it out, making it bigger or smaller depending on several things. So do that. So there you have it. That's how you can make it a horizontal one very, very quickly.